COVID-19 has killed over 200,000 people worldwide in just 3 short months. Everyone in this room has a job to stay in when possible and make sure all work is done and turned in on time, meeting every due date. Although this time now is very complicated and are not going as well as they should, we as students have paid thousands of dollars for our higher education and must continue to fight through these challenging times. Being a health science major with a minor in therapeutic psychology, also with a passion for disease control, I have done some extensive research on stress management and self-help during this time during the pandemic. First, you have to understand what is going on in the world to better cope with the process and move towards acceptance rather than being upset. According to the Better Health Channel, anger triggers the body's fight or flight response. The adrenal glands flood the body with stress hormones and adrenaline and cortisol. In essence, this is an emotional response to what's going on in the world, causing physical impacts and strain to the body. These impacts and strains to the body could come up as headaches, stress-causing headaches, which is a form of tension headaches that can cause migraines, diabetes, and high blood pressure. To maintain and control stress around this time, you are going to have to understand the root cause of the stressor, in this case, COVID-19. According to the Merriam-Webster, COVID-19 is a single-stranded RNA virus that have a lipid envelope studded with a club-shaped projection. And this virus typically infects birds and many other mammals, now including humans, and it is a causative agent of MERS, SARS, and obviously COVID-19. Now that you understand what the virus is, you need to know how you can contract it. The ways of contraction include saliva of someone who has the virus who has been exposed to the virus. This can be transmitted through kisses, sneezes, and used paper towels or tissues. You can also contract the bacteria on hands or clothes, in which can be placed on your face. Here are some ways to manage things so you won't get infected. According to the CDC, you should wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds frequently. You should wear a face mask whenever present in front of anybody that you don't live with or people who are exposed to the virus. When needed, most importantly, stay indoors at all times unless absolutely necessary to leave. Things that are essential to leave the house for would be supplies, cleaning supplies, foods, medicine, or emergency hospitalizations. Symptoms to look out for would be dry cough, shortness of breath, and loss of taste, smell, and a sore throat. Now that you know a little bit more about the pandemic, your mind should be a little more at ease. Now for stress management to ensure that you don't get overwhelmed with managing schoolwork and the new day-to-day living. According to Mayo Clinic, implementing these activities and health practices, you are more likely to become less stressed. These practices include eating healthier foods, avoiding caffeine, alcohol, nicotine, and exercising for at least 30 to 45 minutes daily. Allowing yourself more time to sleep will play a detrimental role in stressing because you're prone to be more sluggish if you're not getting enough sleep. Talking to someone, including friends, family, and mental health professionals. And lastly, overall, managing your time. Because when you manage your time, you have more control of your outcome of everything that you're going through, and you have more control of things that you need to get done. You can get them done quicker, especially when in regards to being college students, we have so much work that still needs to be done. In essence, understanding what's going on in the world alleviates all types of confusion, frustration, and anguish. When you better understand ways to cope and deal with stress, you're able to get more things done. For example, us as students, we have work to do on top of whatever current situation that we are living in. We're dealing with going home. Everyone doesn't go home to being taken care of. A lot of students have to go home and go back to responsibilities that they left when coming back to college, which it just shows the importance of stress management during the pandemic is essential for day-to-day living and the continuation of success in college and